Hello, hello, and so yeah, this is the thing that I made for the thumbnail, and this has some stuff, some new stuff. This machicolation. I don't really know how to pronounce it, and I think I apparently got a level and another one. And there's also these things here, pretty cool, cool stuff. It's actually a shit ton of stuff, and for like the first minutes of this stream, I just wanna, I don't know, take a look at things just to, I don't know, see what we have to work with here. So this mod here is glass constructions and more, and now there's even more. Well, not quite yet. It's not live or like live on the mod. This stuff here isn't completely available yet, but it will be, and that will be cool. So okay, this doesn't snap to this. Wait, this snaps to this thing, and this thing is kind of round, I think. Yeah, Well, let's get some more things. Let's get some more things. I gained a level. I think I gained a level. I might have gained a level. Wait, is this thing playing the same? No, it's not playing the same thing over and over again, I think. This music here, by the way, is from Alexander Nakarada. And it's from gonna be like some soundtrack for a new game thing. Hello, LOL, GIF, RPK, Davat, Angelo, Foxy, Winky, Archer, and Tony. Hello, guys. How's it going? The quality and stuff is good, I assume. I hope. Well, let's see. I wonder if this thing here is new. The sign stuff. I haven't seen that yet. Or new with the mod. With the new update. So there's this chimney stuff. I don't think I'll be using that here. Oh, thanks, thanks, Jim. I've been trying really hard, and this is real nice. This is just like an arc now, with the black guy's large wall here. So a lot of this stuff here I already know exists. This thing here is really cool. All of this stuff here I think was already in the mod, but not this here. And what is this stuff? Sure. Machicolation ceiling? I wonder how these things work. Well, a lot of stuff to figure out here, but that's what I want to do in the beginning of this stream and before I start building. Just try things out, see what sort of awesome thing is in there. Just let's put this one here, and let's have this wall here, and let's drop this stupid bee. Black ice macchiato. I want coffee now. Signs are coming with the update. Okay, cool. Is this different? Oh, this is a corner. Okay. Let's just have a wall and put a wall here. This is gonna make building gigantic stuff a lot easier, actually, these walls here. I can build so huge things fast with that. It's completely insane, actually. And so this I've been waiting for a long time, actually, these machicolation things here. And I'm extremely excited about building things with that. Can I snap this correctly here? Maybe I need some sort of ceiling in order to snap it. Or maybe this is not the right block? What's going on here? That's a little weird. I thought this would be something that goes there. Yeah, at the beginning it's kind of a little too many options. I already found this mod a little overwhelming earlier, but it's so awesome, the building structures that are in here in the black ice section. So once that's why I just wanna, I don't know, try things out without thinking about what I'm building, just so I can, you know, get get a feel for what I can do. Okay, so this thing here is cool, I think. Well, there's on, and let's try out this thing, whatever this is. Huh. Oh, can I put this here? But that's kind of pointless, I think. But where does this go? I don't understand. But this thing here is also very cool. No, wait. This one is very small. Why is this so small? Huh. Interesting. Hmm. This thing here I wanna try. Her? Okay, so they apparently fit together somehow. Somewhat. Oh, wait, never mind. This is like a normal corner thing. That makes sense, actually. Like a normal corner in the wall. Why can't I put this? Oh, it's because of this game actually has a different snapping, or I mean, what's it called? It's a different system than Arc with what can be put where. And I'm used to Arc right now. But this block goes here. And then it can go like next to this one. Yeah, nice. That makes sense. And then this one can go here. But why couldn't I? This is very confusing. I don't understand why this one snaps there. Maybe it's not supposed to do that. This is the corner piece. With Arc, it's like you can just have things under it, and as long as it's connected somehow, it might be like connected to something that's like a mile-long path, but as long as it's sort of above something, it works. Pillar. Yeah, there's some new pillars actually in this mod as well, which is not with the new update though. That was already there. I'm gonna just try. No, can't put this here. If I can just get this to the ground, maybe I can put this in the right place. No. Okay, so here it goes in the right place, but not here. What if I put it here before these things? Yeah, then it works. Then suddenly it works. And that's gonna be some really awesome towers with that sort of stuff there. Hello, gamer life. I think it's in the title of the description that this is a mod, so it's not gonna be in the live thing, in case that was unclear. What else? Okay, so now I sort of understand how this works. There's some round possibilities for making round stuff, I think. Like this thing. I would like to try out to figure out how that works. So let's go. Let's try that out. Can I put... Yeah, I can put that here. Okay, so that's sort of a corner thing. And that one has its insides out. If I know this mod correctly, it's gonna be a different version of this thing that has its outsides in. Like this one, for example. But that won't snap. Why won't it snap? Weird. And what is this block? So this is like an edge. It's pretty nice to have. And with this edge, it's also possible to like fill these gaps there in case that would be needed, which it won't. And what is this thing? Oh! Nice! Huh. I was wondering if there was a way of filling these gaps there. And now I see there is. Nice. Okay, there's still more stuff I want to figure out before I start building. Ah, hello Destiny, how's it going? Yeah, some jokes. I want to see some jokes. Is this thing very small? It's quite small. I don't know where this thing fits. I'm gonna just start a new a new area for some more trying out stuff. I expect to next week have some sort of awesome build with this this mod here, but it's gonna take a little while to test, you know. Okay, this thing is also new, and that's like a regular wall, and it's a very nice, some very nice windows there actually. If I put this thing here, can I just put... Oh, okay, so then I can actually just put that one there. That's interesting. And what are these things? That's some nice battlements. And this one is a little longer. This thing, or this... Oh, let's try this thing. I think this thing might be interesting. Yeah, because it's sort of... Yeah, this can... a lot of awesome stuff can be built due to this block here. So, like, if you have a tower that's like... this tall, and then this thing, it's kind of like sticks out a little bit like that. That can be really, really awesome. Why did the jelly tots go to school? Yeah, why did the jelly tots go to school? I'm genuinely curious. Genuinely curious. And it has to be snapped on another wall like this. And what sort of corner will be used here? This thing maybe? No, I don't think it's gonna be this thing. I think it might be like this thing, for example. Okay, so now I see that I have to put this thing here first. I have to put the corner there first for it to snap correctly. And then, okay, this thing sort of, it's not exactly the right one, but it works to have it there. Like it's supposed to be like one taller or one higher or whatever. Is this the right one, perhaps? No, I can't put this on top of that. So it's another one that I should use. Where is it? Is it this one? Probably. Yeah, this one should work. Yeah, and then I can put that on top of that one. Alternatively, I wonder if it would work to have... This would look really ugly though. But if I could have this here. No, then it won't snap correctly. Which I think makes sense. Maybe. Yeah, I think it makes sense that that doesn't snap correctly. Yeah, but why did the jelly tot go to school? I don't get it. I don't get why the jelly tot went to school. A serious issue there. Maybe I know this mod well enough now to start building something. Or is it more that I need to try out? I don't really get what this thing is for. I mean, maybe it's to put in places like this? I guess, yeah, I mean, that it sort of works. But it's not necessary, though. I wonder if there is one of these blocks that actually fit here. Maybe just... No, actually, now I think I get it. It would be just a regular corner thing, I think. What is this? Oh, this is just the core. Where's the one that's just a regular corner? This one? No, it needs to be like sort of wide. But I think there might be a block that would fit here. Oh, it's the same song playing over and over again. Then now I understand why it feels like it's the same song playing over and over again. Or is it? Was it? I don't know, to be honest. Felt like it was the same song playing over and over again. I don't think I'll ever encounter a problem where I'll be building like this because it's a kind of weird way of building. So it shouldn't really be an issue. Because he wanted to become a smarty. Wait. Oh, wait. Who wanted the jelly tot went to school because he wanted to be a smarty. I'm just gonna delete everything and start building something. And I think I'll do it right here, even though it's not really that flat though, which is kind of a problem. That thing is a little flatter, which might make it a little better. Or maybe over here. Has that thing there always been there? I think that thing there might have been new. I don't remember. I think I'm gonna build here. Is this sort of reasonably flat? Or that thing is actually quite flat. This is also somewhat flat, but this is a little flatter. Yeah, this is nice. This is a nice place. Okay, and then I want to try. I want to actually try more stuff before I go into building. I need a like triangle foundation thing. I think the mod might perhaps not have triangle foundation like machicolations, which I mean would be great if it had, but if it doesn't, then that's fine, because there's ways of sort of dealing with that. There's the regular machicolation thing. Those go, if those are like this, will I be able to have some sort of corner thing in between there? That will be the one thing that I would miss with this mod, if anything. It doesn't really seem like yeah, no. It would be very nice with something in between there. But if that's not there, then that's not there. I'm just gonna go through the stuff here to see if it is there. I don't think it is, and that's fine if it's not. But it would be finer if it was here. Scroll. Ethan, Aquilonian. Here's some of the stuff, but not the right stuff. I don't think, no, this won't work. Conan should add livestock for resources and trade, sheep for wool, cows for milk, and beef, chickens for eggs, and recipes for trade. And bronze coins should be added as a lower currency. I'm sure there's some mods that have like some trading thing like that. Regulation corner 90 degrees. 90. Alright, I don't think it's there. The thing that that would fit here, but that's okay. Because I think it would be cool with I really wish it was here. That would have been so cool. But that's okay. So, but instead, I think a wall that would look like this, and then have where did I put them? Where did I put my machicolations? There they are. Like this wall is like this, right? And then this wall here. Just gotta remove these things. Apparently X doesn't remove things anymore because this is not Ark Survival Evolved. So let's have this one just be a little taller, just for like trying out stuff's sake. Oh, this is so nice. This is gonna take 3 seconds to build awesome stuff. Is it anything called battlement? No. What's it called? This thing. Yeah, the oh, it's just called crenellated wall. Nice. Okay, so these things, they don't have a snapping point on top. It's kinda annoying. But can I put these on top here? No. I gotta have a black ice regular wall there for this. Because, I don't know, there's something with snapping points that's not really working with the large walls, it seems. Let's just get some ceilings and see if the other ones of the ceilings fit here. And some random triangle ceiling. Triangle, and then this. Yeah, so these don't, they don't snap correctly. That completely defeats the purpose of these large walls, though. But how come I was able to put those there, and now I can put this thing here? That's very confusing why the snap points are like that. Cannot snap while overlapping another object. But this one should work. And then this works, and then that works, and this, and then I can't go any further there. So, basically, the ceilings, the snap points on the ceilings aren't like really correct, it seems, with the large walls. I wonder though, I'm gonna try something here that might actually work. If I put this one here first, then I might be able to put, yeah, that makes sense. Now I understand. That's why I was able to put the ceilings there, because the ceilings connect to the machicolations, and the machicolations connect to the walls. So that's a way it will work out. And I like how these walls here are a little bit taller than the other ones. Some pretty cool castles can be made with this sort of design here. And then, for example, here it could be the sticking out thing. No, that's not. That's the wrong one. This one. And then I need a corner. I think this is the right one. But now this doesn't snap to up here, that's weird. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Hello, Golden Rage, how's it going? Oh, it snaps on the inside of this thing, but not on the outside. Need wall support. By the way, I apologize that I'm not particularly interesting right now, because that's just how I get when I try to figure out stuff like this, and it requires a lot of brain power to sort of understand it. So that probably makes the stream a little bit less interesting. Oh wait, now I understand. I'm retarded. It's because I don't have the support for it. Jeez. How hard can it be? That should be better. No? Apparently not. No, that doesn't connect to it. But this should connect to it. Now it should be better. Yeah, there we go. And then there's probably some nice corner here that I can use. Corner thing. Like this thing here, for example. No, that one is too big. Why is this one so big? Hmm. Which one is smaller? Why is Peter Pan always flying? He never lands. That's a great one. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for Machicolation corner. Maybe this is the one. Or maybe this is the one. It would be really painful to like start trying to make a speed build video before I understand how all of this stuff works there. So that's why I'm just still trying things out. Okay, so that one sort of works for this purpose, but not really. This one is too big, and I don't really understand what this one is supposed to be used for. This one here obviously works. Why wasn't I thinking about that? This one here. Well, not exactly that one, but I can put... I think I sort of understand what I can do now. There's one of these corners, like this one, for example. No, actually not, not that one either. Which one is it? It's not this one. Maybe it's none of them. This one here might, or I already have that one in here, but it might sort of do the trick. Not really. Doesn't really do the trick, but it's almost does the trick. But then I can... No, I can't put that one on top of there. Why can't I not put this one on top of here? It's a little weird. But now I understand what these ones are for. I think. Maybe. Except it's not really... Oh wait, this one is not supposed to be there. Okay, so this... Now is where it's supposed to be these things, right? They're supposed to be here, and then this one... apparently not. It doesn't go in the corner there. When you found out Neverland is heaven cause all the kids in the foster homes were depressed and wanted to kill themselves, Peter Pan was basically an angel trying to guide them to heaven. I've never seen that movie personally, actually. I don't understand why this one is doing this like that. And then there's this thing. This isn't new though, but it's very, very cool nonetheless. It's sort of a gate thing. What the joke? Why do blind people hate skydiving? It scares the hell out of their dogs. But that one was said yesterday, though. It's a good one, but it was said yesterday. All right, I think I'm gonna start a build actually. I actually have no idea how I want to do the build, so I sort of have to just come up with something then. I'd like it to have as many square towers as possible. How will I do that though? Because I kind of want it to be round. How do we make something that's round and has a lot of square towers? Maybe I'll just play around with something and then just come up with something. So this will be sort of like a planning state. This video here. Let's something round that has a lot of square towers. That is actually very difficult. Because it's easier to have something square, like something square that has a lot of round towers. That's definitely possible. You know, you can just. Well, yeah, it's possible. Not, it takes a little while to you know, put all the blocks there, but it's possible. But something that's round and has a lot of squares. What if I just make a circle and then try something? So, okay. I sort of am starting to get a little bit of an idea of something I can build that might actually be really cool, actually. So, in order to have a lot of squares, I'll do something that makes it so that I'll have a lot of squares. So, for example, this here will turn into a square, right? This here will be a square. So there could be a tower right here, and maybe there could even no, there can't be a tower here. Obviously, I'm retarded. And there could be a tower here, and so you know, let's just make the whole thing. This might not actually be as big as I need it to be. Maybe I need to find myself a bigger area for this, for the build that I'm thinking about right now. This might actually end up being really cool. Maybe, perhaps, possibly, potentially. But then I do think I need to find myself a bigger area. I'm still just trying things out. What do you call a guy with rubber toes? Roberto. Or Roberto. Roberto. I like that joke. That was a good joke. I like it. Me gusta. So here's a problem, because now this thing is 4 blocks wide. Why is that a problem? Actually, it's not a problem. Let's make it... Aha! So now this outside here can be another one that's like 3 blocks tall here. So in that way, it will be a bunch of like 3x3 towers, and 3x3 towers are perfect for this mod there. Let's change the time of day. So I will demonstrate the plan here. First, I need to find myself a bigger place than this, because this is just not big enough for my imagination right now. Can I put this here? Yeah. This could be really awesome. Also, it's very good for speed building these sort of blocks there, because it's kind of boring. I think the videos get a little boring when there's a lot of like tiny blocks to place. It seems like the most interesting speed builds to watch are the ones that has sort of like a complicated thing going on. So anyways, essentially, I'm thinking about having all of those things that I made into squares be towers like this one. And then the towers will be taller the closer to the middle they are. And then they'll of course have these MACHICOLATIONS things. So let's have this one just for fun be a little taller. Why will it not? Maybe if I just try again. No? Will not do? Okay, whatever. Now this one won't snap, but it will snap here, but not up here. That is not cool. Failed to place building. Why is that? Then yeah, well, why didn't the toilet paper cross the road? Because it kept getting stuck in the cracks. I mean, yeah, this game had the triangles before Ark did. Triangles are really necessary for survival game building like this. And I'm really annoyed, by the way, that this thing won't do as it's told. I don't understand why I can't snap it to the one on top there, but I guess that's just something how it is right now, I guess. I don't get it. Failed to place building. Maybe it's like too far above the ground or something. My wife told me to stop acting like a flamingo, so I had to put my foot down. That's funny. Funcom has a live stream right now. I was chatting with the devs and made a suggestion for the future, and they gave me a shout out. What was the suggestion? What are they streaming about right now, by the way? That's a really genius timing of me to start a Conan Exiles stream, by the way, like exactly what. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. I stream Conan Exiles just when Funcom is streaming Conan Exiles. Would be better to do it on different days, but it worked out best for me to do this here now. But okay, so these towers here are gonna be quite thick, but that's okay. Oh, it's not Conan? There's not streaming Conan? What are they streaming then? They've had some interesting choices of streams, streaming, like they're painting and stuff. Will this be too, like, tower oriented? Actually, I think I can make it even wider, and I can have the tower sort of like start over here instead. Then it will be a little more space for things that aren't just towers. They just should stream about chickens. White chickens. Okay, so it certainly seems like two of these on top of each other is a no-no. I wonder if that's the same all the way down to the ground as well. I made a suggestion for livestock for troll actions like sitting on a chair or leaning against something for more immersion. And I forgot the name, but it looks glitchy and bugged as all hell. That shouldn't be like that difficult to manage. To like program and stuff, so that's not a bad suggestion. Okay, so, well, that's good to know that these things, I can only have 2 of them on top of each other before it's too much. Which means that I can also now not put this on top of here. Kinda strange. Why is that? Can I do this here now though? Can put 1 more on top of there, but then I can't do any more of this. So I can only, seems like I can only have 1 of these double wall things on top of each other. Okay. Can you place a ceiling and then continue to stack? That's a good question. Let's try. So I can, yeah, I cannot do that one. But if I do a ceiling, no. I wonder if it's supposed to be like this. I have a feeling it might not be supposed to be like this. Hmm. What's a computer's favorite beat? An algorithm. Okay. Well, so for what I want to do, this thing here I think might be, or this area is a tiny bit too small. I'm not sure if this part over here is a little bit bigger. It might be a little bigger, this part here, I'm not sure. No, it's not really that much bigger, so if it doesn't fit here, then it probably doesn't fit there either. But then again, now that I think about it, this thing here is like, would be perfect if I manage to do it right. But it's just too much towers here now. It's gonna be too much towers if it's like this. Then it's just gonna be only towers in the build, and that looks a little weird. It's not gonna look good like this. But what I can do is have the outside have only the outside can have towers like that. I think that might look good. And then in the middle, what will I do there? Maybe just something round. I can do I can do something round in the middle, and I can make the middle very, very tall. So what I can do is that I'll have towers like this one here, and then they'll it will sort of connect to the other towers. Like, do I have? Yeah, there we go. Like with the thing like this, and then there will be another one of these towers like that. That's right. And I think that will look good. And then I'll have the gate be sort of in this area here. And that gate will be right there. Then I'll have a sort of like a stair going down there, so that this will be sort of like the path up to the thing. So how will it be in the middle? I guess I might just cross that bridge when I get to it. Actually, okay, so I gotta come up with some cool round design for the middle, and then on the outside I can have towers like that one, just a little bit taller than that one, and then there will be like six of those. Yes, 6 of those towers there. Oh, is Ravenlock here? Oh, hey Ravenlock, hello, how's it going? Good to see you. Ravenlock has some really awesome builds on his channel. I think I could just remove all of this stuff here now. I gotta find the exact middle. I might start the build seriously now. So in case this wasn't totally obvious, the reason why I wanted the towers to be squares was because the round towers can't really have the machicolation things, and I really want the machicolations. I really like machicolations, and I've wanted that in Conan Exiles for quite a while now. So I'm very glad that this modder is doing this with this mod called Glass Constructions and more. That's not live completely yet, the update here. So it's probably it might be a little, like, I think it might be a bug, the thing with the double or large walls not being put on top of each other. Actually, now that I think about it, that those things are actually already in the mod, so maybe it's supposed to be like that. I don't know, but that's the mod, and that's gonna be great. What's the difference between unlawful and illegal? Unlawful is breaking the law. Illegal is a sick bird. Illegal. That's funny. I gotta make sure that the tower sort of ends up over here, so that the gate can be here. So if the tower ends up over here, that means that the first big square area will be right here. If the first big square area is here, then I guess I'll figure that out. Alright, I'm gonna start recording now for speed build stuff. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna keep streaming this. There's a build in Arc that I really want to have edited, finished, and I kind of want to do that rather than let's play some music. Rather than record this right now, but I'm doing this. Alright, so this recording for the speed build will start now. Just gotta make sure vertical flow is all the way up, because that makes it a lot nicer to look at. So the recording can start with just flying towards the middle here, like this. Why not? And then this should be... Is this the middle, maybe? Let's just try out. Maybe this is not the exact middle, that's fine though, then I'll just have to, you know, try again to find the middle. So the first squares needs to be facing this area here, which means that these things here will be some squares this way, I think. I don't know, I might actually not have enough space for things right now. I don't think... This is not gonna be enough space. It's not at all gonna be enough space, I think. Because I want to have another tower starting right here. That's a lot of space. Is this really the middle though? It's not really the middle. If it's further this way, it will be closer to the middle, and then maybe it will work out. I'll try this again, because it didn't really work out. But I can actually make the whole thing a little smaller now that I think about it. Oh, this is pretty cool lighting. Alright, let's try again. It's a very weird comment there. This is too dark. There. Will this work? This might work. Maybe. No, it might not work over here. This is one. No, there's just one of those. So 1, 2, 2. Well, actually, this kind of works because there's a little like cliff thing under there. All right, I'll see you later. Thanks for joining in. Here it looks like it's enough space. Sort of, almost enough space. Barely enough space. Kind of not enough space. Here or here? Let's do it here. How many is this? This is 5. Oh, 5 is perfect, because then I can fit the gate. No, wait, maybe 5 is not perfect, actually. I don't know. And then let's just count to 5. 5. I could have like a bigger tower over here, for example, just because it's more space over here. Might make it a little like asymmetrical and interesting. If I do something like that over here. But I certainly did not hit the middle perfectly. And I might actually want to redo the whole thing. Honestly. Because if I would have made it a little further this way, it would have been a lot, you know, there wouldn't be things sticking out, sort of. And also, I'm gonna have the gates here, so ugh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna just remove the whole thing. Fuck it. I'm gonna remove the whole thing and start over. I'm gonna get this perfect. But now I know that this sort of thing here works. Like, I know the exact shape that I need, and I could actually start from the outer side. That might make it a little easier. I could sort of like, I could start with just making this tower and have that tower start from here. It will be just 1 block further that way, though. Maybe I should do it a little further than 1 block further that way. Because, Yeah, and not just that way. What about like... If the starting point is right here, then the whole thing will kind of be moved a little bit in that direction. I still don't think that's really enough. I think it could have been moved even further. I think I could start it like... Maybe all the way. All the way over here, and maybe a little further back as well. How many blocks is that? It's a little more than 2 each way. So if this here is... This one would start here, I think, if I understand correctly, and stop here, and then that tower here will kind of like start over here, and that would be good. So I could just use that block there as a reference point. And then this here will obviously be a lot better. But that one over here though, that would be a problem. There won't be sort of sticking out. So maybe I shouldn't go that far up. I could start here, for example. That won't be a problem. I think that would be great. But if it's not great, I mean, I might as well redo the whole thing once again. Now is a good time to tell jokes, by the way. I have a den in West, but if my arm gets cut off, it will be a jacket. What? Dinosaur legend, I'm putting you in charge if someone will make the... What? I don't get it. There. It's a good song for this castle. It's sort of like a Ganon's castle sort of feel to it. I hope that's all of these things. No, that's not all of it. There's this stuff here as well. The soundtrack here, by the way, that's made by Alexander Nakarada, is from it's an upcoming game that I don't know anything about, except that it has something to do with someone who's flying an airplane. But all of the music and his music can be downloaded from this thing in the description, you know, if you like that stuff. Let's set the time to be a little something else, like for example 17. That didn't change much. Ah, there we go. 20. Kind of want to start off the speed build video with this, like flying towards it like this, for example. Yeah, this is cool. Could fly towards it from over here. Who is Mitch Hedberg? Okay, let's have a little more lighter. But it was nice for like a beginning thing. So this is supposed to be 5, right? 4, 5. I hope this works out this time. Five. So despite me using both triangles and squares now, I'll be able to have both machicolations on both the towers and the walls, and that's why I wanted to make this build this way, like by having square towers. And now the entrance is at the front there, which is where it's supposed to. And it's all great. Finally. Took a little while to to get to this starting point here, but that's where it needed to go. So the towers, they can be different height to like make it look a little interesting. Like for example, the towers to the side can be like taller than the ones in the front, for example. Just to, I don't know, make a little bit of a difference. When you build, do you try to start the foundations with even numbered blocks or odd, or does it matter to you? Well, this one here, this one is odd numbers, right? Because it's 5 and 3, and that's good for like placing gates and stuff. But it's easier. It's easier to transfer this one to even numbers, because I could just have the gate be like one further in the circle or one further out. I don't know if that's really answers the question very well, though. Maybe it doesn't. All right. So next step here, I can start using these things already. That's pretty great. Actually, no, not these ones. Let's use the ones that have windows on them. I don't have them in my thing. Or I guess I'll use both these ones and the other ones. Can have the ones with windows like here and here, and let's not have. Yeah, actually, let's have it here and here and here. Why not? And here and here. All right. That's a very easy way of you know, getting some windows. So much faster to build like this. I'm not really sure what to do with the gates here, but I think this is tall enough for this part here, so I might as well just put the machicolation things there already. That doesn't. No, I can still put that there, and that one is not exactly the right way. I think I might want to do something to make this build here asymmetrical. Not exactly sure what. And for the gate, how should the gate be? Hello, Cyrillic speaking person. And how do you get most of your inspiration for your builds? How? That's a good question. I don't know. I like with this build here, for example. It's I don't feel like it's a question of inspiration. Oh, perfect. It's just trying to get things to work. Like I wanted this to have square towers because where's I gotta find triangles, and let's have some stairs. I wanted this to have square towers because it would fit better with the machicolations, since the machicolations don't really go well on the round towers. So I just wanted to find something that had square towers, and square towers, they look a little boring just having everything be square. So I like using circles in this game, you know, building with circles. And how can I build with circles and have square towers? There you go. That's that's the inspiration. It's not um, more to it than that. I wonder if Aquilonian would go well with black ice. I've seen someone do that, and I kind of want to try it. I've seen someone do that really well on some pyramid thing. And I was getting all jealous of their building skills and shit. And there's actually another another reason why I want stairs to be white, because there's a song I really like that's called something with white steps that I want to use on the speed build video of this. So then I can have the steps that go here be I can have them be white, and then it will be perfect for, you know, can even call this like white stair cast. No, that would be a stupid name, but it's a very cool song. Maybe I should put it on. This works. I think this works quite nicely, actually. Is the stair in the way for that? This stair might be in the way. No, it's this one that's in the way. So I can't have that one there because of that stair. Should I not have that stair there? Well, I mean, this sort of works-ish. And I can have these statues here. Right here. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. Because this is not interior time, is it? Or decorating time? It's not. I really do not understand anything. I know you. You'd have done any building. You have done building videos, Mr. Radio DC, and you are a really good builder, I've noticed. It's hard for me without an interpreter, but to see how and what is being built is interesting. Oh. Huh. That's pretty cool. But it's if in case you understand, it's cool to see you on the stream because I've seen some of your videos and they're pretty cool. The front thing here could be taller than the other parts. Hmm. This is gonna be difficult because I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do right now. Let's just do something. But what? Hmm. Okay, so the square tower things, they need to be taller. Let's just get a door thing so that I can start building door things. This thing works. Wall with windows? No. Regular wall, this wall. The foundation. I think this is what all I need. We'll have that one here and here and here. And all of these areas here will have these sort of things. I'm not really sure what to do with the this part, like this part right here. I'm not sure what to do there. It's something I gotta figure out. This ceiling here is cool. Yeah, I don't know how thick I want this wall here to be. That's the issue. I think I want it to be at least 2 blocks thick, actually, now that I think about it. Probably, actually, 2 blocks might be great. Then I might want to have some sort of bridge or something over to next part. And there should be some sort of path or way to get up, some sort of staircase inside of these rooms or something. Alpha, beta, hola, ¿cómo estás? That's all the Spanish I know. I use Google Translator to write messages in English. Let's just put these here before I continue reading. And then this here. Actually, let's do foundation, triangle foundations. Well, now I can read. I use Google Translator to write messages in English. Actually, I was very surprised when I recently saw you in my subscribers. Well, you have great videos. That's why I subscribe to you. After all, it was you who inspired me to shoot the process of building various buildings. I was shocked, to be honest, but I'm still far away from you. I really like the way you build. Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. This is Conan Exiles, yes. This is modded Conan Exiles. This mod here, a lot of the things that are in this mod, actually not any of the stuff that I'm building with at this very moment, but a lot of the stuff that I've been building with in this stream is like upcoming changes to this mod. Very awesome upcoming changes, including MACHICOLATIONS. And now I'm building this thing specifically to be to fit well with machicolations. I guess I can just have that door thing there. Thanks, Hidden Hidden Hictory. That's a good name. The problem with this build here is that it's too symmetrical. Like it makes it look boring. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a problem here. So that is a very solvable problem though. I'm not sure exactly what will be my preferred way of solving that, but it will not be hard. Some towers can be, you know, just like different height or something. I think that will do. And I could even have this this courtyard here be just open like this, and have the like main keep somewhere else, like on the side. So that could even make for an interesting asymmetry, and it's also like a pretty. This is a pretty nice courtyard, isn't it? I think so, at least. Where will I have my stairs here? I will have some stairs here. And they need to be planned out a little bit. Because they can't crash in any doors. They sort of have to crash in doors, I think. No! Not if the stair starts in the middle. Or if I use like spiral staircases or something. Let's use spiral staircases. No, I will not. I will not stream tomorrow, but I will publish an arc speed build tomorrow. And one on Sunday as well. Reinforced glass. I could use this black ice reinforced glass staircase, for example. How will this one work? But if I put this one in here. I'm just gonna prepare the alternative as well. And the alternative, I think I'll actually use Aquilonian railing staircases. Because they're actually quite cool. And this is not the correct... This is not the correct ceiling. I'm not using the correct ceiling here. I need to use the other ceiling because it looks better. Race bit awful. This video here, by the way, is gonna take a little while. The speed build for this one, it's gonna take a little while to be ready, and this obviously does not work. So I won't be much of a competition with this Conan Exiles build. And I'm taking weekends off so that I can do other stuff. So I only make videos so that I can publish them on weekends. I don't actually build or anything on weekends. No, wait. Let's have these here and have the stair go up from here, and then the stair can continue here. It's pretty cool how the Aquilonian goes with the black ice. And then that fits perfectly with this door being here, right? And then I gotta have some door here as well, actually. And no, that doesn't fit. Actually, it does fit because I can just close this gap here. Nice. Oops. Right, yeah, this is where it goes up. Staircase go here. And then a thing here, and then a thing here, and then a thing here, and a thing here, and here. And not here, but here, and here, and here, and here, and here. And the thing here. And here, and then it all adds up. I don't know if it really makes sense to have corridors like this in the castle, because it's sort of like just like things going around the whole thing. It might actually be a little senseless now that I think about it. I'm not sure actually. It's sort of, if what I'm thinking is that if each of these areas here were sort of private rooms, it will be a way in there and the staircase inside of each private room, which makes no sense. There's every area of this building here has how do I put it? I don't know what the word is, but like architecture that makes sense would be like things are built in a way so that certain rooms will not get disturbed by people walking through them. But here all the rooms has a way through them, so people will get disturbed by people walking through each room. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it does actually make a lot of sense. What happened with the Minas Tirith castle? Did you already finish? Yeah, there's a speed build of it. It's 3 hours long and has like 550,000 views. It's pretty nice. Quite happy about that. This is a private game. Well, maybe I don't really need to fill in all the corridors there, do I? I kind of want to though, because I don't know. But if I were to make this thing here more sensible, so what I mean what I was trying to explain, but maybe I didn't explain right. Like, if this is supposed to be a room for some purpose, it's going to be a door to get in here from here and gonna be here. So it's like people get up here and up here, you know, and they get through here and there, and there's no privacy, right? There's gonna be people running into each other. There's none of these rooms there are okay. So so the thing is that none of these rooms are sort of on its own. What I'm the good thing about this way of building is that it's extremely easy to get from one place to another, which actually makes sense now that I think about it, which actually makes it into a sensible castle, having the outer walls be very easy to get to every part of it. I was thinking that maybe it was too easy, making it lacking in privacy on some of the parts, but maybe that's fine if this is sort of like a fortress built primarily for defense, because if it should be easy to get from place to place in a castle like that. But then maybe if I build a thing inside of here, like a tower inside of here, which I may not really want to do, I may actually want to build it somewhere else, like on the side. No, let's have a tower in the middle. Yeah, let's have a tower in the middle. I can have that tower be not as mobile, like not as easy to get from place to place, sort of. That's probably not a bad idea. I wanna try something. Yeah, I cannot. No, wait, now I can suddenly put that on top of there. What? Makes no sense. I couldn't do that earlier. I can put that there? I don't understand why I was having issues with that earlier. Maybe it's because of because I have ceilings there now. But I definitely think that that's something that I wanna. Yeah, well, obviously that's something I wanna do. Like, I'm gonna make it this tall, and then have machicolations on each side. I could do one to demonstrate. No, you already know how it will look like, sort of. So, well, actually, let's do one. Let's do one tower. With where are those blocks? I need the right blocks. This thing, I think, is the right one. Yeah, I need this thing, and I need the large wall as well. I need just machicolation things, and I need this thing. What else do I need? I need regular walls. I have that, but where are my double walls? Did they disappear? Oh, there they are. Okay, so this goes here and here, and I guess it could go here and here and here and here and here as well. And then this needs to be one of these things, this one of these things, this one of these things, and this one of these. Oops. Wow, this is so much easier to build with this, like, when it's like this. Wow, it's insane. And then this. Wait, okay, so this one goes here, right? Can I put this where it's supposed to now? No, I can't. I think I need to put the ceilings on first, which is actually might cause a little bit of a problem. But now I can't put that ceiling here. I think I might understand why, maybe. Because I can do it down here, and I can do it... But I can't do it up here. if I remove this, I think the ceiling will fall down. Yeah. If I have a ceiling here and then here, then maybe yeah, then I can do it. That actually makes sense. But then of course there's a problem with how do I get up here? But then I'll just have an elevator. But I don't really want to have an elevator because then I'll have to have like you know, an ugly elevator on top of this thing. I think I'll solve that with. Yeah, it's easy to solve that. I just gotta swap out some of the walls with not large walls, just regular walls. But these towers here will be like this, all of them. I think they'll be a little bit different height. I'm not gonna do that right now. This is gonna be the end of this this stream, but I think you sort of get the point of how this build will eventually be. I think the other towers will be taller than this one there, and I think the whole thing will actually end up looking pretty awesome. Now that I can sort of like imagine how it will be and how it will be like with a tower in the middle. Looking forward to getting this done, but it will not be done now. It will be done later. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. So yeah, if you didn't understand, this is the end of the stream. Yeah, so goodbye.